Hello traders, Gary Wagner here, just about 10 o'clock in Honolulu, 3 o'clock in New York on Christmas Eve, the 24th day of December 2014, and this is the daily report for gold and silver. All quiet as we see the markets kind of settle in and settle down just prior to the extended Christmas Day vacation. Markets are closed. We did have the Dow close up slightly, dollar closed down slightly, and precious metals down slightly, off about $2 in gold. Closed at 1174.67. The low today has been 71.90 and the high 81.80. Silver also closing lower, but only off about 3 cents on the day to close at 1572. The low 61, the high 97. More on silver in a little bit. First and foremost, I do want to wish all of those that celebrate and participate in Christmas a very, very Merry Christmas. To all those who do not, and to all those who do, I want to wish all of my subscribers a peaceful couple of days off. And most importantly, a great holiday season filled with happiness, prosperity, wealth, and family. To that end, I really do believe we're going to see some fireworks as we get ready and bring in the new year in just about a week from now, as we get closer and closer to the end of 2014. We saw a dramatic move down in the precious metals markets when we consider what has transpired. Call it over the last month or so, in which we've seen the market come up, test a high. That high didn't break 1254.41. So we're really at the top of this resistance line, and this resistance line, at least for now, has absolutely held. And so my sense is that unless we can break really above this particular channel, we're probably going to be looking at lower pricing. The other thing that we want to consider, of course, is the outside markets that we have been following, primarily the equities markets and the dollar index. When we look at the equities markets today, this being a very short-term 720-minute chart, you can see that it's absolutely just resting on its record highs, closing at 2078.75, high being, I believe, 2080. So we're just points off of that. And the question is, we do have somewhat of a ceiling right here. You can see that right in here. And the question is, will we get a rally that will break above this particular area, or will we see the market correct a little bit? And lastly, I do want to take a look at the dollar index. Of course, this is a weekly chart, down slightly today, but well over 90. 89.50 was the top that we had before. And as I said the other day, now that we have exceeded this particular top, which can be seen as a series of triple tops that occurred back starting in 2008. Now that we've exceeded that, we do have a small level of technical resistance right at 91, but our major resistance in the dollar right now comes in at 92 from prior historical references. So as far as silver goes, when we look at our two-day chart, and especially on this Japanese average chart, we can see that it has been under tremendous pressure after hitting a high just above 17. And that's after hitting a low in December of 14. So we've had dramatic price action. But in terms of our real level of support right now, we've got to look at these series of lows here. And they come in roughly at around 1525. That should be support for silver if silver is going to find any kind of support whatsoever. Again, Merry Christmas to all. We'll speak to everyone at the beginning of next week. We will not have a report on Friday unless there is some extreme activity found within the market. Merry Christmas to all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.